Hi friends, welcome back to the Latina Garden. Today we are doing my September garden tour, and let me just forewarn you, it's not the best. I have been neglecting my garden recently, and I can see it kind of shows. So I hope you still enjoy this video, and it's okay if we neglect our garden sometimes. Eventually it will bounce back. It just takes a little bit of time and some love, but it will bounce back. So here we go. Starting with my veggie garden area, we took out the long beans out. So that is new. They were done. We got so many long beans, which was great because we absolutely love them. And we also took the ones that we had over here on this trellis. So a little sad to see it go, but we had a lot. Actually, I still have some in the fridge. We have still some cherry tomatoes growing, lots of basil. Some zucchini is pretty much almost done. The early girl tomatoes pretty much done. I think my husband just harvested some. I don't see any in there. Zucchini plant in the back. My Italian oregano. My strawberries. Still have some, but they're getting very small now. I haven't been fertilizing the garden because I ran out of fertilizer and I haven't had a chance to go to the store and get more fertilizer, but I need to. From my corner here, we have the zinnias that I just love. They're so pretty. Such a beautiful flower to grow, and it can get really tall. The more you cut it, the more new stems will grow. So this one I cut not that long ago, and it grew another little stem there. Same thing here. I cut it here and it grew two. So this is where I originally had cut it. I cut it low and it grew two more. And then from there it grew again. So you can keep it low if you like, or you can just let it go long. Pomegranate tree. I'm trying to convince my husband we should get rid of it. It doesn't give us any pomegranates. We've had this for a while now. No pomegranates. We did not buy this tree bush. It was already here in the house when we moved in, but it doesn't produce anything. It produces flowers, but no pomegranates, so I want to get rid of it. Here I had planted some dahlia zinnia mix, which are growing. We'll see if they flower. I also have this salvia that I absolutely love. It's grown quite a lot, and I just really like it. It's so beautiful. One of the best purchases. I got it for $1, I think, on clearance. So very nice. My tomatillos here have been growing tremendously, which eventually I ended up trellising it here. We did plant the gagoots here. It didn't do very well, so we ended up taking that out. We took out the cucumbers as well, and when I say we took them out, my husband took them out. We are starting to look into what we're going to plant here for our fall garden, veggie garden, which usually we do garlic and some carrots. So he's planning that. More basil. Still have some of the Cubanelle peppers, which ends up being kind of like a bell pepper. It's not spicy. I treat it like a bell pepper when I cook with it. here I have is this, let's see, it's this gardenia, Vieci gardenia, which I have not planted, but I think I'm going to keep it in this spot. The leaves are turning yellow, which tells me it needs some nutrients. Have to figure out what vitamins it needs, but I'm pretty sure it needs to get out of this pot as well. My roses, my little rose bushes, such pretty pink roses, has been doing nicely. This rose bush on this wall, I have a couple of different ones. Well, it's the same rose bush, but I have it in a couple of different spots. So I have 3 of these pink ones. I have 1 of the orange. The pink ones have done great. They haven't been infested with aphids. I will show you the other ones that have been keep getting infested with some bugs that have been struggling. But these have been doing quite nice. Let's see here. I absolutely love this delphinium. I am so happy I finally found a nice area in my garden that it is thriving. It loves this spot. It's bloomed several stems now, and it's so great. I love it. It's so beautiful. I love the length. It's great as a cut flower to bring in the house. And then here is my Supertunia. This is called, what's this one called? Tiara Pink. Absolutely love this Tiara Pink, and this pot has, I believe, two of them. I planted 2 little quarter containers of this, and it just blooms and grows so big, which is great. And then here is the Super Bina, the pink cashmere, which I also absolutely love. I love this color. It's a beautiful pink color, and it turns to white, so I love how it changes colors. And then I also have my pink and yellow lantana here, which has also been really liking the spot. The kids haven't been breaking the branches, which is nice. It's actually grown tall. Last year it didn't really get tall, and I think it was because the kids kept on kicking it with a soccer ball and breaking the branches. So I'm very excited that this has been doing so well. Back here I have a light. So the vines here are starting to grab onto my other plants because it wants to grow somewhere. So I need to put some type of trellis here. My other rose bush. This is my elephant ear, which I need to put in a big pot. I have my hydrangea back there, and then I have a little, I believe these are like mini vistas. I don't remember the color of this one, and I don't have the tag for it. This one has grown quite a bit, and it's just one plant that was here. This is also supposed to be the Tiara Pink, but it didn't grow as Tiara Pink. It does have this really faint kind of purplish pink color to it, and I really liked it. I saw it in the store, and I thought, oh, this is interesting. Not exactly Tiara Pink color, but I like the color anyways. And there was just one plant like this, and this has grown so much. And I have cut this back, and it just grows, which I love. This is why I love. This is the Proven Winners line, and it just does so well. So if you want pops of color in your garden, this is a good plant to get to kind of give you a big bang for your buck. I have another hydrangea back there. My orange roses which these, let me see, these haven't been doing too bad. Another elephant ear. This one really loves this spot. It's grown so much. Then I have a polka dot plant, which absolutely loves this area. Some corabelle, some fern that I need to repot. This begonia I recently just got from a family reunion I went to. They had begonias as a centerpiece, and so I got one. And then this is my hydrangea that how it struggles. I have it in shade. It does not do well to be put in sun because in my area, our sun is way too hot, and I thought it was dying. I didn't think that it was gonna survive, but I am so happy that I see new blooms here, so new leaves coming up the stems, and that makes me so happy because it's not dead, it's coming back. And then this one I had gotten from clearance, Lowe's. I love Lowe's for their clearance. This one was half off. I think it ended up being like $10 maybe for it. And it's the Endless Summer, the original, which I do have another one of these over here. So I'm happy to have both of them. This is Russian Sage, which I need to pot up in something. I have back here camellia, a pink camellia, which we are starting to see the little flower buds going, and that one's a beautiful pink color. I think last year I saw it starting to bloom in October, so I'm excited to see it blooming on a trellis. And then this nice what's it called, periwinkle, I'm gonna plant in there. And then I have this one is another delphinium. My other rose bush. This is my hydrangea, which is doing okay. Didn't get as many flowers as I was hoping for, and it didn't get as full as I was hoping for, but it is in the ground, and we'll see if I keep it. I might dig it back up and put it in a pot. I'm wondering if it would be happier in a pot than in the ground, because my soil here isn't the best. So I need to fix that. I have my mint, which again, do not plant mint in the ground. It will grow way too much. You'll see it in the grass. But I planted this 20 plus years ago before I knew that you're not supposed to put mint in the ground. So can't get rid of it now. And we have this one, which I do need to plant, and I think I'm going to plant it in here. This is a geranium, and it's zonal geranium, which has a beautiful pink color to it, which I liked. This is the osteospermum. I have a lot of white flies right now in the garden. Not good. So we have some alcatraz growing that maybe we'll see some bloom, some flowers in the fall. We'll see. Usually springtime. My butterfly bush, which I love. I need to figure out how to prune this because I need to prune it. I don't want to cut the height. I just don't want it. I want it more contained as far as the bushiness goes. Back here, I have my pink lemonade honeysuckle, which has these pink flowers with yellow on it. I have my Love Lies Bleeding also growing on this frame here. Some lamb's ear, which I need to cut this back because it's overtaking the spot. Some milkweed that also got planted in here. The Super Bina pink cashmere, some zinnias, this voluntary tomatillo plant, which some zinnias are in there. And then I had back here, I had my gladiolas, which they're done. I'm just waiting for them to die back so that I can cut all this stuff off. And then some potato vines ended up growing in here from last year. I planted some. I thought I took it all out, but I guess not, because some started popping up, and I have more zinnias growing. Some straw flower ended up being yellow color, which not, I mean, it's okay, but not really what I was wanting. So I will have to see about that for next year. Hopefully next year I also get these to grow. These are the double charter, what are they called? They're supposed to be hollyhocks. So it's supposed to be this flower that looks almost like a carnation, a lot of petals. And so that's why I got them. So hopefully we get some next spring, next year. We'll see. Here I had another of the pink cashmere. This one kind of struggled, but it looks like it's coming back. And then I also put some strawberries in there. Same thing over here. There was some bugs in here, which wasn't doing very good. So yeah, so hopefully I'm gonna cut it back. I need to cut it back, and hopefully it'll do better. Here for my corner patio, we have my guayaba tree, which I have yet to get guayaba. So hopefully next season we get some guayabas. I have been trying to fertilize it to produce some fruit, some flowers. We have, this is my, not dahlia, peonies. I have this one here that's growing quite nicely. This is a bougainvillea. Hasn't grown any of the flowers yet. Might be because it's getting too much water. It's not getting enough sun, I think, in this area. So I do need to replant that somewhere. I have another peony there. My rose bush here that's growing. You can see that's getting the yellow leaves, so I need to treat it with something. Something's going on here. So pay attention to your plants. They tell you when they're struggling, and it's you that chooses to either ignore or do something about it. So we got to do something about it. This is my dahlias, getting something here, something over here. So hopefully I get something soon. So far, I've only seen 2 of the cafe au laits, and I had one purple one, kind of funky, different, not what I was expecting coming out of this pot. So I'm excited to see what blooms out of those 2. This is my other dahlia. This is supposed to be a white dahlia, and it's supposed to be like a really big, like dinner plate type of dahlia plant, flower. It has not bloomed yet, so I think it's missing some type of nutrient, some vitamin or something to make it bloom. So need to figure that out. My Dusty Miller has grown quite nicely. I love this Dusty Miller. Some carnations. I think I'm going to take the carnations out, put something else in there. This one was, what's this one called? I already forgot. I planted 2 of them. So this is the speedwell, and this has been, it was dying back a lot. I thought it was gonna completely die. But then I saw new growth. So that's really reassuring that it's just going through the life cycle. Have gladiolas here that are all done, just waiting for those to die back. And here I have some alyssum and some bells of Ireland. Here I have this is called the Texas Purple Japanese Wisteria, which I'm gonna put in another pot. And I'm gonna put in this corner because eventually I wanna have a pergola here and I want it to trellis over the pergola. I have some lavender, which I think is time to take out of this pot. My figs, which I've had so many figs. I'm so happy with this fig tree, and I think this is what I want to plant in my corner garden and get rid of the pomegranate tree and put it there. It'll still get so much sun and it'll grow a lot better and a lot more happier, I think, than in the pot. In this pot, I have more dahlias. This is supposedly called the Diva, although it looks more burgundy. I thought the Diva would be more purple, but it's produced many of these. A lot of the that color, and that has been doing fairly well in my garden. And some more bells of Ireland. If you haven't tried bells of Ireland, grow bells of Ireland. I love bells of Ireland. And some stock in here. Some rosemary. This is this purple Lysianthus that has been making a comeback. So I'm excited for the comeback. You can see here, new growth. Beautiful. Hopefully I get this to be happy. My pink bubble gum. This is the Super Tunia Vista bubble gum from Proven Winners. I've had this for 2 years now. I've overwintered it. It absolutely loves being in the pot, and it grows quite beautifully. Here I have is my kumquat tree, which I do have. I've only seen, I think, maybe 2 kumquats, which is better because last year I didn't get any. So also just trying to fertilize it and keep it going. It has grown quite a bit. It used to be about this tall, so it's grown like a foot this year, so that's nice. I have this bush that I still want to get rid of. This one is struggling. I need to give it some nutrients. This is the Australian lime tree here. So I need to, it does not like this spot. I need to move it. I have some more lavender, which I do want to cut back. I need to cut down quite a bit. So I will be doing that. And then I have, let's see, I have lavender, some sunflowers, which I love. I wasn't expecting these to grow so tall. They're supposed to be like a mix of different ones. Look at these little pollinator guys. Loving it. So I thought I would get more of like the orangey and more fallish color sunflowers. That's what the packet looked like, but I've just been getting these yellow ones, which is fine. I like them. I wasn't expecting them to grow as tall. I thought they would be maybe 2-3 feet tall, but not 5-6 feet. I also have my rose here. This is such a cute little dainty rose. It's a white. I forget what the name of it is. And it does have a nice, beautiful fragrance. I do have some milkweed, which I was hoping for some monarch butterflies to naturally make their way here. But no, I have a lot of aphids in that. And then this one is a mum, which this recently in the last couple months, it's really just skyrocketed. It has spread quite a bit and it has grown tall. So that's exciting. It's supposed to be like a purple color as well to kind of go with my lavender here. And then I have my trellis, which I'm trellising my bougainvillea to kind of go over this. And I think I'm gonna put the other bougainvillea in here to go this way, to go up that way. Then I also have this bush here that I still want to get rid of to utilize this corner space a little bit better. And then if you have any suggestions on what I can do for this AC unit to kind of cover it, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe putting some type of like fence on it, and then on the fence I can put like flowers or something, like flower beds on it. And then lastly, I have my other rose bush, and this is the one that keeps struggling. It just gets like these thrips and aphids, and it just doesn't do very well. And that is my September garden. So some of the flowers have been struggling recently, and I'm hoping that they will come back around with some time, with some patience and care. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. This is my September garden, and can't wait to see what it will look like next month. So thank you for watching, and as always, sow love, grow joy, and stay rooted. Bye, friends. Till next time.